Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Spencer with Adventure Family Outdoors, and I'm coming to you with a quick pocket dump, my EDC, my everyday carry, and we'll just get into it. So, for my first line of defense is I got the Benchmade Super Freek M4 steel. I'll have a description right here of each item I pull out, but this is an awesome and great knife. I use it for everything. I've had it for almost a year. I have never had any issues or problems with it. It is a carbon steel, so it will rust. I primarily use olive oil or some kind of food grade oil, because I do use this for cutting up some fruits and veggies. The secondary knife is the CRKT Piet, I believe. It's a perfect gentleman's knife. I use this whenever I go out into date nights. It's sharp as heck, and just a super light, super compact little pocket knife here. Now, something I do use on a daily basis, whether it's fixing remote control cars or cutting open some cheese, and that is my Leatherman Rebar. It's kind of a take on the old-fashioned Leatherman, so all the tools are in the inside of it. I have a couple of Leathermans, specifically the Leatherman Surge, which is my favorite. It's a super heavy-duty tool, and on that one, you can flip out the blades and different things you need. This one, you have to open it in order to do it, but I use that all the time. We'll go over here into my jacket pocket, and this is the Swiss Army knife Swiss Champ XLT. It's the big boy. But I use it all the time. It's got a screwdriver, it's got different heads, it's got a hex head, a couple of bits on there. You'll see a description here of it all pulled out and what's on it. I use that quite a bit. And I have a Sharpie, because you never know, what you'll need it for. It comes in handy all the time. It's kind of unexplained there. And let's see, a Bic lighter, just for obvious reasons, lighten up your friend's cigarette, or you're in a situation where you need to make one and you don't want to do it by hand. This is something I do carry with me almost every day, obviously not while I'm working, but that is the Simple Shot Torque Slingshot. I love this thing. I use it just about every day, just playing around. But if you were ever in a situation where you needed to procure some food, you're taken care of with this guy, as long as your aim is on point. And then with that, I have somewhere the ammo pouch from Simple Shot. And in here I got 3/8 steel balls, as well as some clay balls that are 1/2 inch. I used that here. We'll go on to my keys, and like I said, I'll have a description here of each item and why I carry it. Obviously, this is my car key to my awesome 2017 TRD Pro. I'll have a picture of that right here. And I got Skull Candy headphones. I use these all the time. I keep them on here so I don't lose them. I have the Gerber Dime, which is great for taking out splinters, because I do have kids. It's got an awesome little pair of spring pliers there. And I got an awesome 100 lumen Night Eyes, I believe it's called, flashlight. And this sucker is a bit bright, and I use this for well, every day actually. My kids drop stuff behind the couch all the time, and you can see where that's going. This is the Exotac spool tool. Now, it's got tape around the outside. It's kind of like Gorilla Tape. And on the handle here, you twist it off, and you got a needle and thread around the top here, and that's great for some repairs and stuff like that. Ironically enough, I use this quite a bit on family adventures and outings. So that's that. This I bring with me everywhere I go. You'd be surprised on how often it comes in handy, but that is my survival bandana. If you can kind of see some of the things on there. You know, whenever we're going on a picnic or whatnot, and you got a dirty bench, throw this down for your wife or girlfriend, and you know, her tush is gonna be clean. So there's a lot of applications you can use with a bandana. And then in here, I have a few other little things that I use. This is an awesome little light. It's got a sticky pad on the back so you can put it just about wherever you want. It's waterproof, and I'll have a brief description right here. But it's a bright little light by Lux Pro. I think I got a packet of these at Home Depot. It came with, I think, 8 or 9. And I got a couple in my closet, one in my truck. Definitely come in handy as a secondary, or actually my third light on me. I carry that quite a bit. Another mini Bic lighter. Usually I just have one lighter on me. I do have some, I think it's 86 test pound. It's like tripwire. It's like braided string. I use this all the time for just lashing things together. Quick fixes here and there. These are my main headphones that I use, and these are the Galaxy Pro Buds. They're old now. I think there's a Galaxy Buds 2 are out, but these have served me well. They're awesome. Use that all the time. Vaseline. It is winter here in Georgia, and boy do my lips get dry. So this comes in handy quite a bit, and also you can use it, put it on some cotton swab, light it on the fire, and it'll catch on fire and stay on fire for a little bit of time, enough for you to procure a decent fire there. And I have 2 other things. Eye drops. I think these are the Clear Eyes, mini Clear Eyes version. I got this at a gas station. I use eye drops all the time. I always get stuff in my eyes, and I've just decided to carry it with me as my EDC. I usually carry the Rohto V. They're fairly expensive, but it's like putting mint in your eye. I know that sounds crazy and weird. It is super refreshing, at least to me. It's kind of a shocker whenever I give it to one of my friends and they put it in and they're like, "Oh my god, my eye's on fire!" And it goes away. It's a bit soothing. It helps with a bunch of stuff. I'll have a picture of that right here as well. And then this little doohickey, this little spherical ball, I pulled it out of one of my son's toys and thought might come in handy someday. What it does is it shines red and blue lights. And so say you're on a date night with your wife, you're walking down an alley, some dude's trying to mug you, you pull it out of your pocket, throw it behind you, and it'll mimic the lights of a police officer. So it could determine them, or it could deter them. It's yet to be proven. I've not tested it out, nor do I want to be in that situation, but you know, anything helps. I watched a lot of MacGyver when I was a kid, so there goes that. And in my secondary pocket, let's see, my wallet here. Oh shoot, I forgot the name of this wallet. I got it on Amazon. It's got all kinds of cool little pockets in there and stuff. I have a smaller Night Eyes secondary blade here. It's pretty small, but I have used it because I have left the home without my wallet. I got a little ferro rod here, and maybe weird, but I carry industrial grade tinfoil, about a sheet this big and that wide right here. You know, you go to visit your mom one day, she gives you leftovers, and there's no lid. What do? You pull out your tinfoil, unravel it, and there you go, you got a lid. As well as when you're camping, you can use it to procure water and food as a plate, etc. You know, a lot of survival is mostly using your imagination, and all these tools are a force multiplier. the real key is the knowledge you pertain. So, you know, learn your stuff before you go out there, because you might forget something, but that little piece of information may save your life or come in handy. And in here, I got a little orange zip tie. I have, one of those handheld saws with the string ones. This is from Wazoo Survival Gear. I'll get into them here shortly. I do have some Grimm survival cards here. They're tucked away, but it's a lock-picking set, and I keep it in my wallet behind my cards. I'll show a picture of that right here. It's just such a pain in the butt to take it out. And then I got a little thing of duct tape. It's maybe about 6 feet of Gorilla Tape in there. I do use that every once in a while because, you know, when you have kids, things get broken, and it's up to Super Dad to fix them. So there's that. And I have on my Carhartt jacket, and this thing is awesome. It's a perfect like survival jacket. I mean, it was 12 degrees here one morning, and this thing just performs awesome. I carry a few doodads in here with me when I go out. I got a trash bag. It's got a Rager band on it. I think this is like 2 trash bags actually. You'd again be surprised on the uses for carrying around a trash bag. I have here the Petzl headlamp. It's just a standalone, no strap. You pull the thing out, put it on, you're ready to go. I believe it's like 400 or 500 lumens. It's super bright. I have the red light feature on it. That's a must-have, because when you're walking down the trail at night and you don't want to draw a bunch of attention to yourself, you throw on that red beam, and it's just a you know, a little softer of a light as well. So I carried that with me, and nothing in this pocket. And then obviously I'm recording with my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. I love that phone. It's got the stylus in it. I use that all the time. I do have a Carhartt shirt on. Got this one, I think, from Home Depot. It's awesome. It's just a heavy duty shirt. As you can see, I have my kukri on me. I was going and playing in the woods earlier, so I love this knife. Ever since Alone, the first season came out with Alan Kay, and he showed the uses of this thing, I was like, I gotta have it. They have since came out with a new one called the K-Tact Condor Tactical Kukri, and it's got G10 handles with a metal pummel. I believe this is like oak or cherry wood, so it's a real wooden handle. So far so good. I mean, every once in a while, just so it doesn't get waterlogged or damaged, I'd put food grade oil on it, either vegetable oil or olive oil on it. I do the same thing with the blade, because, you know, if you're cutting food up or whatever, you don't want there to be WD-40 or any kind of you know, nasty grease on it. So I use that. It is like a carbon steel, so it will rust. So wipe it down after each use. I've had this for maybe 3 years. It's got no rust on it at all. It does have some spotting along the handle because I do forget to put it on there, but it's not bad. Take care of your tools and they'll last you your life. And my pants, I have the True Spec 24/7 Expedition pants. I'll show that right here, but they're by far my favorite pants. I have 2 pairs of Fjällräven Vita Pros. I love those pants. I love them, but I do use my back pocket all the time, and the Fjällrävens don't have a back pocket. My only gripe is I wish that they can take the cuff from the Fjällräven Vita Pros that has the buttons around it and put them on these pants so I can cinch them tight to almost make a pair of shorts, you know, bring them up to my knee when it gets kind of hot. These guys do have the zipper on the side with the mesh, so you can open it up and cool off, so that's a plus. My footwear are I'll have a link right here. I forgot, they're Rockies. They're the 8-inch tall leather boots. They're completely waterproof, and they're fast drying. So they're waterproof up until the tongue. You get water inside of it, and it dries literally overnight. It's a quick dry. I love these boots. I use them all the time. And for my watch, this is the G-Shock, I think G1000. It's the MUDMASTer. It's one of the highest MUDMASTer versions out there. I love this thing. It's got a barometer, it's got a compass, it's got a thermometer, obviously tells the time, and a few other features. I love this watch. I've had this for about 1.5 years now, and it's still going strong. So, and I think that's, oh, right here, I have the CRKT Minimalist. I love this knife. It is a fixed blade. It's got an awesome handle. Just, you know, if you're ever in a situation, God forbid, you have to use it, but in last line of defense, you don't have anything else on you, you have this, it's not slipping out of your pocket or out of your hand. I have it scout carry right here in front of my belt here, which if you're ever in a situation, you know, you just rip it out and you're ready to go. I love this knife. Just a small Minimalist. And something I use on a daily basis is my Streamlight ProTac 1L 1AA. I love this flashlight because it carries 3 different types of batteries. God forbid you're in a situation and you know, you don't have a charging port or a way to charge it, and you don't carry any of the batteries. It carries you need a 1 AA battery, or a 1 AAA battery, or a 1 CR123, which are the short ones, short fat ones. And it only takes 1 battery. It's got 350 lumens, so this guy is as a, you know, get out of my face, shine it, disorient, and go about your way. It does have a bit of a pummel here, in case you want to collect some skin. It's an awesome tool I use on a daily basis. 9 times out of 10, I'm bringing my Grail with me. This is an awesome cup. Awesome. I mean, it filters out bacteria, metals, pollutants, all kinds of stuff. And it works on a compression. So you fill this up full of dirty water, then you put it in there, you press it down, there you go. You got clean drinking water. This thing is awesome. This has been with me at all my adventures. I actually just replaced the filter on it, so it's ready to go. I think it's got 365 uses from 1 filter, so it'll last you 1 day for the whole year. And as far as charging, I usually carry this guy only because it's small. It's like an off-brand charger. I think it's like 10,000 milliamps, but it comes in handy. Otherwise, I bring this guy, and it is solar powered. It takes forever. It needs direct sunlight. You can do it with minimal sun, but it'll take you like 12 hours to charge up. It does have the QI wireless charger on top, so you can put your phone there and charge it wirelessly. I think it's like, what was the ampage on here? It's got 38,000 milliamps. So there you go. It'll last you a while. And it is quick charging, so I love that thing. All right, you guys, I appreciate you tuning in for my EDC gear dump. I hope you enjoy my videos, and we'll see you on the next one. Spencer out.